What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to FIFA 21. So guys, today we are playing some pro clubs on FIFA 21. We're checking out the new features, how it all looks. We're also going to play a game and all of that. And oh shit, so I just launched it. This is the first time that I actually launched it, and I already have my guy. I think it transferred from the previous FIFA or maybe the one before that, but because I don't know if I actually played pro clubs on FIFA 20. But anyway, it already made it, so this is actually the first time that I launched it. I didn't know this. I haven't made this on FIFA 21, so yeah, the easier I think. So these settings, yeah, it's all right. So birthday, all of that. Nationality, Turkey, kid number 8. I don't know why 8, but I always pick 8. Let me just do the rest, because this is not how it looked, how he looked before, so that didn't transfer. Let me just do that, and I'll see you guys in a bit, because you guys don't want to see all the boring things, of course. Okay guys, so I'm finished with my guy. He kind of looks like this. I did it with the blue hair, blue gloves, and the blue ankle tape, kind of a bluish. I might change that afterwards. But let me just show you guys what you can do. So basically, the first thing, the athletic part, you can do the body. And then you can also adjust the gameplay, so forward, right for me. And in the body, you just have to pick the height and the weight. Then you have the head that you can actually modify pretty good. So you have all these different faces that you can do. Just check them out. Then your tone and complexion, your eyes, also your eye color, of course. Then your brows, eyebrows, then your nose, just the standard stuff. Your mouth, cheeks and jaw. This is also pretty good. You have like an example. Or you can also always do morph. This is actually that you kind of make it yourself, but I would just recommend that you pick the standard options, because if you do the morph thing, then it will probably look kind of weird. So we also have the chin, the ears, the hair. So we have long hair, then we have medium hair, and then we also have short hair. So we have a lot of options. So it's not only this, you can also scroll to the right. I just went with this one because it looks the cleanest. Like if I pick, for example, this, the thing that I don't like about it is that it goes like this on the back. And this was like the only short hairstyle that I like that didn't have like that stripe, you could say. And then of course your facial hair, I just went with the the light beard, you could say. Then you also have the option kit. So here you can do your boots. Also your your socks if you want long or short socks, your ankle tape, then you have your gloves and your wrist band or whatever, rubber or whatever you want on your wrist. But if you have the gloves, for example, if I try to do this, it won't appear. So if you already have the gloves, I think it's one of the two that you have to pick. And then the kit, so either in your tucked in or not tucked in. I went with not tucked in because tucked in, I don't know. Oh, you also have the kit sleeves, so I normally go with long sleeves. I don't know why. Or maybe let's actually do this. Yeah, this seems cooler. What is this? Turtleneck? Nah, no turtleneck. So like this. So you also have the sleeves that you can modify. I missed that one actually. And then the last one is your animation for goal celebration. Then your free kick and penalty style. And then the last thing, your running style. This is also pretty new to me. I just went with the head down style. You also have the T-Rex style. This is pretty funny. I think this is kind of how Sterling walks, runs actually. So that's probably his style, but they just call it T-Rex. That's pretty much it, guys. So I actually have a lot of options that you can do. I just made it like this. You can always modify this, so don't worry. It's not a one-time thing. So over here we have the drop-in match, then you have your statistics, then you have your player growth, and I have 15 skill points that I can assign. You have different kind of sets that you have. For example, if you want to use this set in one match, you can select this one, or you can do this one, for example. So each set has your skill points actually arranged differently. I'm not going to do this right now, but let me just show you guys how it looks. So I think this is the same as in the previous FIFAs. So you have 15 skill points. You can assign them to physical, defending, dribbling, passing, shooting, and pace. If you play more, you will unlock more skill points as well. But for example, I can do this set purely on physical, and then I can have another set purely on defending, depending on how I want to play. You can have different sets, and then you can use it each match. For example, if you are a right mid, sometimes you can use this set. For example, if there's another guy that's already right forward, and then if you got to play right forward, you can use this set. You guys get it. So you can have your skill points arranged differently, and you have like different sets that you can use. So drop and match, maybe we'll do that later. Then you have the club option. Let's just create a club. For the people on PS4, you can join me. Let me just do this real quick, guys, and I'll tell you guys the name. For the people on PS4, you can join me. I'll put it on open, so you guys can always join me, or maybe open to friends, and you guys can just add me. My PSN is the same as my YouTube. Okay, guys, so I just filled it out. Club name, Baws United. The kit and the crest, you can make it custom as well. But for now, I just did Galatasaray, so I will change that afterwards, because you guys probably don't want to play in a, kit that is not from your club. But I will make it custom, but right now I don't really have time for it, and I also don't know like which colors will look nice. For now it's just this, but I will change it afterwards. But to find the club, you just need the name, I think, and then the abbreviation. I just changed that because it just changed because I did the name, but it's basically just BAW from Baws. And then language, any. The matchmaking region, I couldn't put this on any, so it will be Southern Europe. That's kind of where I live, I think. Then open to friends, so make sure to add me first, so random people won't join, so I know who you are, of course. And then the stadium, I just picked the nicest looking stadium that we could pick right now, because you have to unlock the others, of course. Baws Arena. Commentary name, I just did football club. And then position wanted any position, so we need any position right now. Let me just create the club. Are you sure you wish to create this club? Yes, of course. So for the people on PS4, you can join this. I don't think that people on Xbox on PC or on PC can join this, of course. So we now have the option play match. Of course, I'm alone right now, but let me just show you guys how it looks. So you have just the basics. You have to fill in your position, and then everyone gets a position, of course. And then you can change the formation as well, of course. Then you have the play styles that you can pick over here. So the way that you arranged your skill points, you can also pick here. So if you didn't do it, you can also pick it over here. Then the tactics, this is something new, I think. So this is the game tactics that you have in game. So you can make tactics beforehand, before you go in a game, and each tactic will have different things, but we'll check that out in a bit, because I don't know exactly what that is. And then the roles, who takes the corners, who take the penalties and stuff like that. And then your match type, do you want to play a cup match, a club friendly, a practice match, or a league match? So that's all. And then your kit, who does the any position, so if you want this on or off. If you want a keeper, that's a human or a CPU. And then minimum opposition players, so how much players they should have a minimum of players or not. So just some settings to search your game. So that's pretty much how you search a game. Sure you want to leave? Yes. And the thing that with the tactics, I said that was new. So here you have the season, here you have a cup, and then you have your club history. And then under manage, you should have club tactics. So this is new, it says new, and this also says new. So two things that are new. Let's check them both out. So squads, here you can just see all your member, custom kit and crest. Here you can just customize your kits. And then club tactics. Let's check this out. So as I said, you have 5 different tactics, and during the game or before the game, you can actually customize this tactic. So you can actually choose which tactic you want to use, and you can also set one as default. For example, this is default. Let's just do edit tactic, and then you have all these options. To be honest, I don't know which ones are good, so which option is good. But we have the formation, and we have the instructions. So this I recognize. So for each player you can have like different instructions. And then the tactics. So if you're on defensive style, I think you can pick what you want to do. Now you can also adjust the width of your team and the depth of your team. Then when you're on offensive, you can also choose a tactic or a style. So fast build up, long ball, play on possession, or balanced. And then again you could pick your width, and then how many players you want in the box if you're playing on offensive. Then for the corners, you can also pick how much players you want there, and for free kicks also you can pick how much players you want there. So just for defense and offensive style, you can pick which tactic you want to use. So you can customize this a little bit. You can probably also add the formation to this, so to the tactic. and you can also add the instructions for each player separately. So this is the first time that I'm checking this out, guys, so if I say something that's like a little bit off, but as far as I know, yeah, it's pretty simple. It also explains kind of, but you can make like different playing styles for defensive and offensive, and during the game you can also customize this. So that's actually pretty cool, and the formation you can also add it. So if you're saying like, hey man, the tactic 1 is not going good, let's switch to tactic 3. You made it beforehand, and then you can just do that before, or actually during your game as well. So you have ultra defensive, defensive, attacking, and ultra attacking as well. So but I think with the tactics you can only do defensive and offense. So you don't have a difference between ultra and like normal defensive and ultra attacking and normal attacking, if I'm right. So that's new in the game, guys. I will check that out later more, but you can make different tactics. Basically, you can decide how you're gonna play when you play offensive and when you play defensive in a game. So then we also have the AI player customization. Basically, very short, like when you play with, for example, 3 friends, the rest of the players will all be AIs, or just computers or CPUs, however you want to call them. Normally they always had like weird names, they looked kind of basic, but now in FIFA 21 you can actually modify all of them. You can change their looks, you can change their name, you can change basically everything that you could normally change with your own player, and you can do it with your entire team. So for example, you can change all these names, you can change their height, you can change their body weight, all of that depending on their position, and you can just make them kind of better as well. So for example, here you have it, guys, just the same menu that I had. I'm not going to change it right now though, because that will take too long. I can do everything I want with this goalkeeper, and it's just a AI. So that's pretty cool, I think. Now they won't be boring anymore. You can make them look funny. That will be a lot more fun to play, I think. And yeah, that's that. I think the tactic thing is like more important when it comes to the gameplay, but the AI player customization will be more fun, of course, because at the end, yeah, if you make them all very fat, then of course they're going to be very slow. But if you just keep it normal, that won't make that big of a difference, but still it can make a difference, of course, because as I said, if you change their weight and their height, they can play better or worse. So that's also very interesting to check out. So the transfers, then your message board, of course, that will be empty. Transfers will also be empty because no one knows this club exists. And then the club settings, just the same things as we did before, and we can modify that, so the name and stuff like that. Then the leaderboards, just basic stuff. So that's pretty much it for the Pro Clubs menu. I hope I explained it good. It's the first time that I'm looking at this, so if I was kind of hesitating, sorry for that. I don't know if you guys want to see a drop-in match, but I'll just show you guys the highlights. I think I'm not going to bore you guys with the entire match. If I can score, that would be awesome. And of course, I'm in game chat, so maybe I'll get some funny moments as well. We don't know. Guys, I've tried searching for a game like 10 times, and it just keeps on saying the connection to your opponent has been lost. Maybe there are just not enough players searching for a Pro Clubs random match right now, because like the game isn't really released right now. So maybe we'll have to do that another time. But still, yeah, about the gameplay, I think it's pretty much the same as the normal gameplay in FIFA 21, and just the new thing in game is of course the tactics that you can now change, so that might be a game changer. Also, the controls in Pro Clubs are always a little bit more rustier than a usual match, of course, because you are playing with multiple people. But if you guys want to see me do videos about Pro Clubs when I have like members in my club as well, like you guys, I would like to do that. That could be fun. So that was pretty much it for this video, guys. So sorry I couldn't show you guys some real gameplay, but let me just try one more time. But that was pretty much it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to like and subscribe. If you want to see me do other things on FIFA, like a Road to Glory, yeah, or I don't know, just anything on FIFA, let me know, or any other game as well, of course. That was it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to like and subscribe, and peace out, you guys.